How much damage is Kokomi allowed to do to not power creep the value of pure DPS characters despite quadrupling as a tank, healer, hydro enabler, and 10-second DPS? This is a real and loaded question. If you need to hear it again, rewind. Let me explain, at least hear me out. Most of our top tier characters deal damage in 2-second intervals. Ganyu's level 2 charge attack takes 2 seconds to charge. Zhao's plunging attack takes 2 seconds to jump up and plunge down. Hu Tao's charge attack animation takes 2 seconds because you have to swing the weapon once before you can charge attack. All of these characters with a 4-star weapon deal solo up to 20,000 damage every 2 seconds without reactions, which is crazy. How much damage should Kokomi be allowed to do, philosophically, every 2 seconds while being a healer, tank, and hydro enabler, but be balanced? Isn't she too stacked? Here's what I think. As everyone and their mother knows, Kokomi will be able to achieve up to 30,000 HP. She provides up to 24 seconds of non-stop healing due to being able to refresh her 12-second elemental skill duration with her ultimate. And she doesn't require crit rate, crit damage, but receive damage bonuses for max HP and healing bonus. I'm convinced, at the very least, Kokomi won't be able to die ever. There are very few attacks in this game that deal 15,000 damage in one strike. To kill Kokomi, an enemy would need to do 30,000 plus damage in 1 second to one-shot her before she has any opportunity to heal herself or your team. With this tank nature in mind, let's talk about her potential damage. She doesn't have one-shot capability like a Hu Tao burst, so her damage must be consistent like Zhao or freeze comp Ganyu. She has a 3 auto attack string, and based on other Catalyst users' attack speed, Kokomi's 3 auto attack string will likely take 2 seconds. Quick, easy, the standard interval. Her ultimate lasts 10. Therefore, you can get off 5 attack strings. How much damage per auto attack in her burst mode would you be happy with? 4,000? 7,000? 10,000 in auto? I'll meet you in the middle. Let's say she does a modest 5,000 damage per auto, 15,000 every 2 seconds. Now let's factor in her elemental skill damage, which also gains a damage bonus during her ultimate. How much damage should that do? 3,000? 5,000 as well. Be careful what numbers you're saying here because they add up. We are already doing 20,000 damage every 2 seconds, despite each individual number being low, and this could even be more. Free-to-play Zhao Gigachads do 25 to 30,000 per plunge every 2 seconds, which is more, but Zhao can't heal. Zhao is not a tank. Zhao can't support. He's a all-in, one-dimensional great DPS. She won't be popular with the damage per screenshot audience, but her damage per second competes for 10 seconds. Additionally, if Kokomi in burst mode can deal up to or more than 20,000 every 2 seconds with 100% accuracy, since she has no RNG crits, does that mean that she actually has 100% crit rate but 0% crit damage? I've seen Ganyu charge attacks hit like a wet noodle because it didn't crit. Kokomi could always hit 20,000 every 2 seconds. In practice, she doesn't even need to dodge. If an enemy attacks, she's resistant to interruption, tanks it, heals it, and continues dealing damage. Is there something about Kokomi I'm not understanding that makes her bad? Is it because she can't one-shot enemies? She can't compete with Melt Ganyu or Reverse Vape Hu Tao, but she could enable Reverse Vape Xiangling. This has yet to be tested, but has tremendous potential. We all know Xiangling is better than most 5-stars. If any of what I've said is not the most Kokopium thing you've ever heard, how did MiHoYo balance her juggernaut nature? Surely we don't want high-investment GigaChad Kokomi mains dealing similar damage to GigaChad Zhao mains while healing and hydro-enabling Do we? I think Kokomi could have significant energy recharge issues. Based on the 2.1 trailer, her elemental skill did not seem to immediately generate particles despite her having a 70 cost burst, which means even if she, in my copious reality, competes for 10 seconds, it means nothing if you can't get the energy to do it. We must figure out a way to overcome her energy recharge issues, should they exist, so that we can use her ultimate right off cooldown. R5 prototype Amber? Sing Cho? But he's kind of reserved for the other team. Mona? Ball? Favonius weapon wielding support? Electro Traveler? Lots of energy recharge substats. Make no mistake, unless you have an amazing account, this might not be an easy hurdle to overcome, but if you do somehow manage to overcome it, what will you be left with? An unkillable healing Zhao who has hydro enabling capability? I think I'm crazy.